One of the most memorable units for me was about food and drink, and it was interesting to hear about people sharing their preferences on the topic.
I think my favorite unit so far has been the weather unit. For some reason, I think learning Czech makes me want to apply what I've learned as much as possible. And every day you wake up, look outside, and check the weather. And so it's an easy way to make small talk, especially with my grandmother. And also just words like "svítí slunce," the sun is shining, are really satisfying to say.
My favorite unit was Unit 6, which is about sports and hobbies, because at this point in the class, I felt like I could really hold a conversation in Czech about practical things and talk about my own life and express myself in Czech.
My favorite unit from Reality Check was Jídlo a Pity, which is food and drink. I enjoyed it because it provided a great insight into the Czech culture and traditions, in addition to hopefully being very practical one day in the future.
I really liked the unit where we talked about character traits, and also how to express feelings.
So my favorite units were probably either Unit 3 or Unit 6. In Unit 3, we learned all about food and drinks, and Unit 6 was about our hobbies and our interests. And I really enjoyed the challenge of working with past tense and truly taking my language skills into the next year. Since that was kind of, I feel like, a turning point for me. I feel like I had kind of grown in my ability to speak Czech. And from there, I was ready to take it to the next level and kind of work with tenses and start feeling comfortable just speaking about Czech and what I like to do on a daily basis.
So I'm the author of Reality Check, and I'd have to say my favorite unit to write was probably the food unit. I love talking about food and sharing everything I've gotten to know about Czech cuisine with my students. It was also really fun to make. I got to go to a restaurant and make a restaurant video. I got to create all sorts of lessons about ordering in restaurants or going shopping for food, following recipes. Really, all of it was so much fun to make. That doesn't mean that the other lessons weren't fun. I enjoyed every single chapter in Reality Check, and it really was a joy to make these materials for everybody. So, if you're enjoying Reality Check, please leave a comment on what your favorite lesson is. I hope you'll consider using Reality Check if you're not using it already, and maybe even taking a class here at UT through University Extension. Whether you live here in Austin or anywhere else in the world, you can take online Czech classes through UT and receive college credit for it. And so if you're interested, please reach out to me and send me an email. I'd love to answer any of your questions. All right, that's it. Ahoy!